I used to come here before they renovated the field, and it was kind of like sketchy, and there weren't a lot of people, and there weren't lights, and so it was kind of dark.
When I was younger, I used to like play here but fall because it was all muddy and it was like a little bit messed up, but now it's better.
I was right over there on field 1, and I put my leg in a pothole, and I did something to my leg.
Before they renovated Crocker Amazon, it was a soccer field, but it was a dust bowl. It was heavily used. It was mostly adults, and we were off in a little patch of grass, and we couldn't even get on the dust ball soccer fields.
You know, I played on these fields since the mid-'80s, and it was muddy. It only had like 2 fields and a half.
Beach LA has like fences surrounding it. Most of the times it was really wet, so I was always slipping and sliding and landing everywhere.
Because of that, because of preventing it from overuse, the way to save it, which was great, was to lock it up. And my kids would be up at the gate pulling on the lock and feeling like this is just somehow not right. You know, we're kids, we want to have a place to play.
We dedicate the Beach Chalet Fields of San Francisco so that our children always have a place to play. Thank you.
The 3 of us had grown up in San Francisco, and the city had obviously changed over the years, and we realized there was a need for fields that could be played on significantly more than there had been in the past.
We found that there was a great deficit of fields for kids and adults to play on. About 40% of the time, the fields were not being used.
I think from the beginning we wanted to appeal to the neighborhoods that these fields were located, to the kids and to the adults who were going to play on them. And we also felt that it was important the kids in the north part of the city go to play in fields in the south neighborhoods in San Francisco and vice versa. It made the city really much more one single place.
So I got involved in the field campaign when I got a call from the Fishers who wanted to meet with me. Set up a meeting, and they walked in. They said they had an audacious idea. I was all ears, and their idea was simple. They wanted to give the city a lot of money, but in return, we had to commit to revitalizing a part of the city that frankly was neglected, and that was in our fields in some of the most diverse and underutilized parts of San Francisco.
You know, I'll tell you, when you want a good city, perhaps you've got a good government to do that. If you want a great city, it's got to be public-private partnerships, and this is one of those great examples where City Fields and the Fisher family came together with our Recreation and Park Department and all those that favor the support of families and youth. We all came together to do this.
It has been a multi-year $52 million program that has renovated over 20 playfields at 9 different locations. The entire program has resulted in an increase of 90,000 hours of play at all of our projects, all of the 21 fields across the city. We've added 240 youth soccer teams, 85 of them girls. Girls are playing more sports than they did a decade ago. And overall, about 2,400 more kids are playing youth sports in San Francisco today than they did when this project started.
City Fields expansion really helped us develop innovative programs. Before every game, we have a poetry exchange, and having the space and the area to expand and relax and spread out, it just helps us deliver a quality program.
My favorite thing on these projects has really been to come to these openings and seeing the kids play. It's really satisfying after all the work is said and done to see how much joy kids get by playing.
The things I've enjoyed the most through the 10 years has been, one, working with Susan Hirsch and her team at City Fields. It's been a tremendous, tremendous experience, and we certainly could not have done it without her. And the second thing has to be seeing the fields being transformed.
And our parents grew up here in San Francisco. We raised our kids here in San Francisco, and it was important to us to be able to give something back to the city that our parents love and that we love.
It's a daring belief to say that just by making a nice field will change a city. It's like a field of dreams type of understanding. It took real vision to say a field can help. We can't always say thank you in person, so we're going to say thank you by being out here with smiles on our faces.